Could you guys hear it off of this? Okay. Is it pumping the volume?
My colleagues, Slava Ukraina! Slava Ukraina!
Glory to heroes. Thank you very much. Madam Speaker, members of the Congress, ladies and gentlemen, Americans, friends, I'm proud to greet you from Ukraine, from our capital city of Kyiv, a city that is under missile and airstrikes from Russian troops every day, but it doesn't give up. And we have not even thought about it for a second. Just like many other cities and communities in our beautiful country, which found themselves in the worst war since World War II. I have the honor to greet you on behalf of the Ukrainian people, brave and freedom-loving people who for 8 years have been resisting the Russian aggression. Those who give their best sons and daughters to stop this full-scale Russian invasion. Right now, the destiny of our country is being decided. The destiny of our people, whether Ukrainians will be free, whether they will be able to preserve their democracy. Russia has attacked not just us, not just our land, not just our cities. It went on a brutal offensive against our values, basic human values. It threw tanks and planes against our freedom, against our right to live freely in our own country, choosing our own future, against our desire for happiness, against our national dreams, just like the same dreams you have, you Americans, just like anyone else in the United States. I remember your national memorial in Rushmore, the faces of your prominent presidents, those who laid the foundation of the United States of America as it is today, democracy, independence, freedom, and care for everyone, for every person, for everyone who works diligently, who lives honestly, who respects the law. We in Ukraine want the same for our people. All that is normal part of your own life. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, Americans, in your great history, you have pages that would allow you to understand Ukrainians, understand us now, when you need it right now, when we need you right now. Remember Pearl Harbor, terrible morning of December 7, 1941, when your sky was black from the planes attacking you. Just remember it. Remember September the 11th, a terrible day in 2001 when evil tried to turn your cities, independent territories, in battlefields, when innocent people were attacked from air. Yes. Just like no one else expected it, you could not stop it. Our country experienced the same every day, right now, at this moment, every night, for 3 weeks now. Various Ukrainian cities, Odessa and Kharkiv, Chernihiv and Sumy, Zhytomyr and Lviv, Mariupol and Dnipro. Russia has turned the Ukrainian sky into a source of death for thousands of people. Russian troops have already fired nearly 1,000 missiles at Ukraine, countless bombs. They use drones to kill us with precision. This is a terror that Europe has not seen for 80 years, and we are asking for a reply, for an answer to this terror from the whole world. Is this a lot to ask for? To create a no-fly zone over Ukraine to save people? Is this too much to ask? Humanitarian no-fly zone, something that that Russia would not be able to terrorize our free cities. If this is too much to ask, we offer an alternative. You know what kind of defense systems we need, S-300 and other similar systems. You know how much depends on the battlefield, on the ability to use aircraft, powerful, strong aviation to protect our people, our freedom, our land, aircraft that can help Ukraine, help Europe. And you know that they exist and you have them, but they are on earth, not in the Ukrainian sky. They do not defend our people. I have a dream. These words are known to each of you. Today I can say, I have a need. I need to protect our sky. I need your decision, your help, which means exactly the same you feel when you hear the words, I have a dream. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, Ukraine is grateful to the United States for its overwhelming support, for everything that your government and your people have done for us, for weapons and ammunition, for training, for finances, for leadership in the free world, which helps us to pressure the aggressor economically. I'm grateful to President Biden for his personal involvement, for his sincere commitment to the defense of Ukraine and democracy all over the world. I am grateful to you for the resolution which recognizes all those who commit crimes against Ukraine, against the Ukrainian people as war criminals. However, now, it is true, in the darkest time for our country, for the whole Europe, I call on you to do more. New packages of sanctions are needed constantly, every week, until the Russian military machine stops. Restrictions are needed for everyone on whom this unjust regime is based. We propose that the United States sanctions all politicians in the Russian Federation who remain in their offices and do not cut ties with those who are responsible for the aggression against Ukraine, from State Duma's members to the last official who has lack of morale to break the state terror. All American companies must leave Russia from their market, immediately, because it is flooded with our blood. Ladies and gentlemen, members of Congress, please take the lead. If you have companies in your districts who finance the Russian military machine leaving business in Russia, you should put pressure. I'm asking to make sure that the Russians do not receive a single penny that they use to destroy people in Ukraine. The destruction of our country, the destruction of Europe. All American ports should be closed for Russian goods. Peace is more important than income, and we have to defend this principle in the whole world. We already became part of the anti-war coalition, a big anti-war coalition that unites many countries, dozens of countries, those who reacted in principle, to President Putin's decision to invade our country. But we need to move on and do more. We need to create new tools to respond quickly and stop the war, the full-scale Russian invasion of Ukraine, which began on February 24th. And it would be fair if it ended in a day, in 24 hours. That evil would be punished immediately. Today, the world does not have such tools. The war of the past have prompted our predecessors to create institutions that should protect us from war, but they unfortunately don't work. We see it, you see it, so we need new ones, new institutions, new alliances, and we offer them. We propose to create an association, U24, United for Peace, a union of responsible countries that have the strength and consciousness to stop conflicts immediately, provide all the necessary assistance in 24 hours, if necessary, even weapons, if necessary, sanctions, humanitarian support, political support, finances, everything you need to keep the peace and quickly save the world, to save lives. In addition, such association, such union could provide assistance to those who are experiencing natural disasters, man-made disasters, who fell victims to humanitarian crisis or epidemic. Remember how difficult it was for the world to do the simplest things, just to give vaccines against COVID to save lives, to prevent new strains. The world spent months, years doing things like that, much faster, to make sure there are no human losses, no victims. Ladies and gentlemen, Americans, if such alliance would exist today, that is U24, we would be able to save thousands of lives in our country. In many countries of the world, those who need peace, those who suffer inhumane destruction. I ask you to watch one video of what the Russian troops did in our country, in our land. We have to stop it. We must prevent it, preventively destroy every single aggressor who seeks to subjugate other nations. Please watch the video.
And in the end, to sum it up,
Накінець я хочу підвести підсумки. Сьогодні
it's not enough to be the leader of the nation,
бути лідером
it
нації
is to be the leader of the world, being The leader of the world means to be the leader of peace. Peace in your country doesn't depend anymore only on you and your people. It depends on those next to you, on those who are strong. Strong doesn't mean big. Strong is brave and ready to fight for the life of his citizens and citizens of the world, for human rights, for freedom, for the right to live decently and to die when your time comes, and not when it's wanted by someone else, by your neighbor. Today, the Ukrainian people are defending not only Ukraine, we are fighting for the values of Europe and the world, sacrificing our lives in the name of the future. That's why today the American people are helping not just Ukraine, but Europe and the world to keep the planet alive, to keep justice in history. Now I'm almost 45 years old. Today my age stopped when the hearts of more than 100 children stopped beating. I see no sense in life if it cannot stop the death. And this is my main mission as the leader of my people, great Ukrainians. And as the leader of my nation, I'm addressing the President Biden. You are the leader of the nation, of your great nation. I wish you to be the leader of the world. Being the leader of the world means to be the leader of peace. Thank you. Slava Ukraine.
Glory to Ukraine.
Okay, Google, change volume of Big TV to 0%. All right, we've got now 5.5 minutes until the open. Saeed says war should be stopped all over the world, not only in Ukraine, but Middle East, Asia, and Africa. Of course. But, it is truly amazing that these animals, human beings, have become as civilized as we've become. It's actually pretty damn amazing. I mean, really, if somebody pisses you off, I mean, in most, in nature, the natural thing is just, they just get fucking killed. If you're an asshole, you're dead. You piss somebody off, it's like, it's over. So it's pretty amazing that we're as civilized as we are. But that's certainly no excuse for what's going on. I'm just saying that in the grander scheme of things, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're making that progress that you dream of, Saeed. We're doing it. Don't be discouraged. Inshallah. Not sure what that means, but happy to say it. I'm sure Faraz knows. All right, so we've got 4 minutes to the open. Oil pretty much is sideways. I don't understand why the news was saying oil is up. I mean, it's up a smidge, and the XLE energy is up a smidge. Yes, Saeed. And the market's up because of news that Zelensky is making progress in talks with Russia, or Putin, if you want to call it that. And so pretty much everything's up across the board. XLF, just everything's up across the board. And then China is going to be talking with the SEC to see if they can work out the regulatory requirements for listing as IPOs on the U.S. stock exchange. So that's progress for China, but it's still, for the Chinese stocks, but it's still going to take many months for that to actually be worked out and, signed and, an agreement made. And so this is a pop that's It's not necessarily mean, it doesn't necessarily mean, oh my gosh, these stocks are hot again, they're going to run. Well, yeah, a bit. There might be some FOMO behind it, but so they're already up 16% on average. So watch out. If they do run, if you do want to try and grab them in case they do run, wait at least 5 minutes, the opening bell, and take an opening range breakout of the first 5 minutes. If it doesn't break up to the upside, don't take it. Don't take that trade. If you already have some and you've had it for a week or two of any Chinese stock, thinking you were buying at the lows, great. You got this pop. Make sure you sell half your profits, if not more, and then watch what happens over the next few days. Chinese stocks could run for the next 6 months, actually, until the actual agreement is made. So there's that possibility too. All the possibilities exist. The other thing I was going to say was Fed meeting is that today at 2 p.m. And so volume and price movement direction on the market is probably going to be somewhat stagnant as we approach 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, we have 2 minutes until the market opens. You guys over on TikTok, I wanted to let you know that if you'd like to come check out our trading group, you just have to go over to my profile. You got to exit this live. You got to go over to my profile and click the link in my bio, and you can come over and check out our trading group. All right, we've got 2 minutes until the opening bell. Yeah, that's the same thing. Robert, how old are you? Oh my goodness. So, by the way, that's a very good point somebody just made on the TikTok. If the Fed raises rates to 0.25%, it's not really if. He's already said he's going to. There's no uncertainty really here. There's a slight chance he makes it 0.5 right off the bat, but that's really not going to happen. It's going to be 0.25. And that's not the issue. The issue is we want to hear what they have to say about inflation, about, how many rate hikes there's going to be this year, about what their targets are, what their goals are, the speed of those. That's going to affect. It's all about the guidance. It's all about the future. That's what affects how the market's going to react. And the reaction is going to be in growth. Growth is either going to be crushed by devastating words or elated by really great words, or there'll be no change because he's saying exactly what everybody thought already. But there will be a release finally of tension at after 2 p.m. Eastern time. So until then, though, you're 14 and you want to get into stocks, send me a private message or click the link in my profile, or both. All right, 10 seconds until the open. Watch everything. 5 minute. 5 minute opening range on everything. Okay. All right, market is open. I've got some alerts happening here already. Looks like starter position on ANTM, Anthem. Starter position, Anthem, ANTM. ANTM, starter position. We've got other alerts coming up as well. One, two. Somebody asked how many screens I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 as of the moment. But I have another one right here in the box that I gotta put up. Not enough. Not enough. Yes, I do read comments. Yep. But if you really want to be responded to, you need to join our trading group. Click link in my bio. Somebody said an unnecessary amount. Yeah, maybe for assholes. Baba's pulling back. Yeah, so the Chinese stocks are selling off. Everyone's taking profits. Yeah, I read your comment. You're 14 and you're getting into stocks. I said, send me a private message or join my trading group or both. Click the link in my bio. MOH, increase your position on that if you haven't already. MOH. Akan has halted on day 2 IPO. Akan, AKAN. RS, Reliance Steel and Aluminum. Looks like that could be an entry. I'm checking some others. Yeah, no. Josh says WNW halted up. Thinking about this RS here. What about gold? Let's take a look. Gold's just sideways. Okay, the market is starting to rally. The market is starting to do some continuation right now. Stronger continuation. And that may carry for the whole day. If you want to take path of victory, use pivot points to stay in that trade. You could just grab some cues. Or it looks like the rallies really come from the industrials right now. So this is not necessarily Fed related. This is more inflation related rally. All right, you can try and get a starter on RS. But I do have 2 other alerts coming in case you're trying to manage your positions. In case you're unfamiliar with the Swing 100, make sure you decrease your sizes. If anything that you have in your positions go back to 2% or 1% gains, or to 0%. Size them down all the way back down. By the time you get to 0%, you should be back at starter. CF is pulling back. I don't know where you're at with it, but I'm going to cut my position in half on CF. CF. Yeah, we're at minus 145. So this is a knockdown to micro. Ooh, we may have gotten our entry on Dillard's. All right, starter on Dillard's. Man, we've been waiting for this one. Hopefully, you guys who are tuning in are getting into this right now on Dillard's. Not waiting for my alert, which, the alerts come a minute later. You're going to get a better entry if you're tuning into the live stream. All right, there that goes. This is the behavior we want to see. We want to be catching these base breakouts on market rally off of the bottom. All right, we have some other alerts. So that was Dillard's. Awesome. IMXI. Really strong breakout. Let's hope it continues. Definite starter in IMXI. You guys over on TikTok, if you are interested in learning how we trade and checking out our trading group, just click the link in my profile or send me a private message. Let's just write that on the bottom here, then I never have to say it. All right, let me take a look at WNW for you guys. Yeah, it's all over the place. Nat, no thanks. A con. The chart's still coming in. I'm not sure why my software is not showing it. There we go. All right, yeah, a very active and a very nice chart. So once that comes out of a halt, wait for the next consolidation or pullback area. Take the break. The last one was at 14-ish, and I was at 1580. Okay, we've got some more alerts. Ooh, Rambus. The Rambus alert, I am very hot on. You saw I posted the idea yesterday. So let me go take a look at that. Hopefully that's got the behavior we're looking for. Well, so it seems to be it's worth taking a starter. Rambus starter, RMBS. Let me know when you guys get in. Put either an emoji on the alert or say it right here in here. In whatever, like in what was it, DDS, and in IMSCI, and in all these different ones. You may be managing taking from winners and losers. That's forced rotation, part of the system. Cool. I'm seeing you guys put your little marks on there. And then if you can, just let me know in here. Also the Zoom chat. So I'm following you in here, you guys in here as well. In. Reza is in. I think our SLNG trade is going really well. Anybody else seeing that? Yeah. There was a very strange, unusual, strong purchase yesterday. So that's why we did that. Anyone still in Zim? I don't think they are, but that would be great, interesting. Why? What's up with that? Woo! Look at that beautiful run. But we are in some other shippers, I believe. We'll check. Anyway, Zim is too far. Don't touch it. It's already too far gone. We got lots of alerts going on. Don't need to. That's crazy. Okay. Woo! Ooh, look at MOH. Did you guys go to full on MOH? Yep, you're supposed to. We are doing good on MOH. Never cut it from original entry. Okay, Rebecca, very good. Okay, AKAN is out of the halt. It hit 18 and is halting again. That might be the only chance you have to get in is during these halts. If you do, you're going to have to put on like $5 a risk because this could just halt down really fast. Be careful. Apparently pot stocks are hot again. Sling at 13.76% gains. Take 50% of your profits. Can anyone tell me why we take 50% profits at 10% gains or more on stocks right now versus 25% at 10% gains, or versus waiting to take your first 50% at 20 or 25%? Okay, good job. Yeah, that is correct. Andrell's got it. Because we're in a bear market. Until that's confirmed to the otherwise, we're in a bear market, right? So you just, trades that should last 7 to 10 days are going to last 3 to 5. Or, targets that should hit 20, 25% will hit 10, 15% before struggle, right? So all rules go half, we won't put on really any doubles. We won't push hard into this. We're just going to keep scratching by. We're just going to keep, grinding. We're going to keep grinding through the bear market. Maybe make a little compound a little. Soon, at some point, we're going to fly out of the bear market bottom. Could be today. This could be it. Who knows? Or we could go back into it, and then it'll happen. You'll see all your positions will start flying. On IMSCI, let's see. Stop on IMSCI. I don't know what you're going to call that. Holy Toledo on IMSCI. I hope you've been sizing up. It is really going up. You got to be sizing up through the 1% and 2% points, moving it up to a full position. Once it's out of the gate, once it's 5% out of the gate from entry, not average price, from entry, no more buying on it. All right, we still have more alerts to go through. CDRE is now off and running. Ken at 12% We've got our first take profits on Ken. Who's got Ken? Ken is up over 10% from entry. It's at 12% from entry. So you take 50% profits on Ken. And if you look at the spreadsheet, you can see that there. Take profit at 10%, yes. That column has the S on it. What is the key aspect that determines a bear market? When 50% of stocks are below the 200 moving average would be a good rule. All right, Akan is out of the halt again and it's now hitting 20. Hit 19.9, AKAN. Anybody day trading Akan is trying to get up and over $20. Make sure you're taking partial profits along the way. I got my DDS alert on another system. So potentially DDS is following through right now. Yes, it is. Why is Thinkorswim not responding? There might be an alert somewhere. CWeb just moved and broke pre-market highs. CWeb, CWEB. We're watching that for breakout. You can get in for 40 cents of risk. Yeah, Akan has halted to the downside. Whenever that's happening, exit, full exit, get the hell out. You do not want to be trapped in a downside halt. It's now indicating to open at 15. AKAN. All right, last one was Rambus. All right. All right, moving down the list, we're already in CDRE, and that looks like that's going in our direction, up over 7% now. Hope you took your profits on Ken. It's been pulling back from that profit mark. Everybody should have got the alert on that. All right, the market having its first pullback, and that's likely because it's a Fed day. Hey, for us, gonna signal potentially be the top of a range. Potentially, the market is quite literally designed to take your money. So, if it can trick you, if it can pick you out, if it can fuck you over, whatever it can do, it's going to. So do not be a skittish trader. Understand the bigger picture on any trade that you take. Don't take a swing trade like an overnight unless you have at least a week's outlook on it. Unless you have like a week trade. Don't take an overnight unless you have a week outlook on something for a week minimum. Don't take a scalp unless you have an hour's outlook on something. Don't take a day trade unless you have half a day's outlook on it. You have to beat the noise. The noise is designed to knock you out. It's a combat zone. But it is literally designed to take your money. Yeah. What, on LMT? LMT? Oh, look at that beautiful drop. Damn. Yeah, they took your money yesterday. I think we sold out at LM. I sold out of my LMT. By mistake. Put that in the post your pains area. We should not be out of LMT. LMT continuing. Now down 10 points. Yeah, you just, stop trading with your ears for us and trade with your eyes. Just gotta look at the chart. It broke the trend. Stop trading with your ears. Can you imagine if you went to buy a car, and it was whatever it is, $35,000 or something, and then they said, no, it's $25,000, but it says right here on the receipt that I paid $35,000. Nah, you paid $25,000 because of inflation right now or some shit, and then you're like, all right, that's cool. Yeah, trade with your eyes, not your ears. Live life with your eyes, not with your ears. Learn to read charts. They're the only truth in the market. It's just a conglomeration of facts. That's all a chart is. All right, good. We're down to no alerts at the moment. So let's take a look at our open positions. MKL opened up. There's a smidgen down. Let's see. We gotta switch. How did this get switched back to candles? I swear I had it on bars. There we go. That's very strange. I must have hit some kind of key command for that. All right, MKL still making progress. Is right around our entry. BAP making good progress. We are up 2.53%. You need to increase to full. Next one up. MRTN. That's a shipper, I think. Yeah, it's transport. All right, it's making a smidgen of progress today. That's good. It's still within the buy-in zone, and you need to move that to a full if you don't already have it. Add a full. I mean, look at it the way I'm looking at it. Dondrell, see my screen? Does that help answer the question? Yeah. It's right in the middle of the channel. It can do whatever the fuck it wants. From way up here to all the way down there, it can just fuck with you. It can do whatever it wants. But there is a little teeny mini channel in there. You see that, right? So there's a little inner channel in there. But that's a minor trade, a minor trade versus the major, so remember that, realize that. Yeah, continuing to look at our positions. Martin, sling, SONG. Oh, look, Heather Locklear, sling. Oh, why won't I look at SPY? Because you asked. Okay, join my trading group, and I'll take a look at it. All right, Sling, looking great. We're now up 16.5% on that. We already took 50% profits. If you didn't hear that alert, take those profits. 50% on Sling. NUE. NUE, you can increase to half. The next increase is at 138.7. Cool. I changed that to show me where the next price increases are on the spreadsheet. That's pretty handy. But hang on a second, because I think it's on the way down. We don't increase on the way down. Get a better sense of this. Yeah, it's halfway. It's halfway up. You can increase to full. Sorry, half, but not the full. Not yet. It was a little bit split decision on the votes yesterday. Okay, I'll take a look at I think BMO was a cut yesterday, Dondro. I'm not sure what's going on with it, but I believe that's off our radar now. I think that was a cut yesterday. Okay, next one down. Well, all right, I'll check BMO really quick. BMO's just back up. Let me see in the grand scheme of things what that means. Faraz, by knowing that there's hundreds of other opportunities out there. You can't make money on shit if you're, walking around like a homeless fucking dude talking to yourself underneath a goddamn bridge all day. It's called next. So yeah, BMO remains a cut and not a re-entry. You get over it because you have to. Regeneron increased to full. You learn how to find more opportunities. I mean, there's too many opportunities every day. If you start focusing on one thing and it's not doing what you want, of course that's not going to work out for you. Have fucking 40 girlfriends. That's what I did. Just stop getting so fucking fixated, on the one thing when there's plenty. There's plenty of fish in the sea, my friend. You know, you get 40, you like 5, you marry 1. But in all honesty, don't get married. Oh, that's funny. All right, GitLab. Yes, GitLab continuation from earnings. Yeah, that's I. Do we not alert an ER? Day 2 on that yesterday. Shit, did we miss that one? That would have been a good one. Yeah, I don't see that. Well, how far out of the gate is it now? Let's see. 36, 43, 43 divided by 36. It's fucking 20% out of the gate. So it's too late. Too late on GitLab, unless you want to take a middle risk trade instead of a low risk trade. For us, as I'm fully convinced, my conviction in market is around 75% of the time I am right. I just don't follow my plans all the way through, which is detrimental. Good. So now you know what your problem is, and you just got to work on that. You know what I mean? Step 1 is the self-reflection for sure. The trade reflection, the self-reflection, that stuff works so good, guys. Go over to Profitly, profit.ly, and import your trades and review them. You know, look through them. When you're importing them, I suggest write about them. They give you like 500 words. You're allowed to write 500 characters rather about the trade. Write why you got in, how you got in, when you got out, what your mistakes were, blah, 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 in 500 characters or less. Click save next trade, you know, and then just the act of inputting it with that information is helpful because it allows you to think about what you did. And then later you can always go back and look at it and go, yeah, boy, I sure don't do that anymore. I sure got better at that. You know, so review, self-reflection, Profitly. All right, I got no further alerts popping up, which is good. So we're going to continue to review our positions. CDRE. Looking great. It's at, holy shit, almost 10% already on CDRE. Get ready to take profits on CDRE. Damn, I'm going to make it auto-calculate the number in which you would take profits at as well. Why? So that you can pre-input the order at the exact price in which you would do so. And then when it hits, boom. No thinking. Yeah, we're in Rambus. Some alert just happened. There we go. Yeah, Regeneron breaking out. This other alert system's like, ooh, Regeneron's breaking out. Yeah, I already know that. Thanks a bunch. But AZO has hit my alert. Let me take a look here. Not enough volume, AZO, so we're not going to get into that. RMBS, Rambus, RMBS. Yeah, perhaps for us, just put it in. I think there's trade review or Ask Chart Trade or trade review. I forget what channel it's called. Trade review. Follow the instructions in a trade review, and I'll review your trade if that's what you want. If anybody wants me to review their trades, you have to follow the instructions in the trade review channel, and then I will review your trades. Fed decision coming at, well, it's not the decision we're waiting for, but the Fed report and the remarks coming at 2 p.m. We already know what's going to happen. The VIX is hitting 28. Wow, hasn't seen 28 in a long time. All right, going through our alerts some more. We're really close on. Well, I got this screen is covering up. How did that happen? How do these things move without me moving them? On CDRE, we're really close to take profit. Ooh, it might have already moved away from us. Let's see, CDRE 25. Yes, 26.59. Well, we're really close, but it is pulling back off of that high already. You felt like yesterday when the VIX was at 32. Well, I mean, it kind of was. I think the VIX was at 32 yesterday. The VIX was at 34 yesterday. That's really funny. It feels like just yesterday that the VIX was at 32. It was. It was at 34. Yeah, you. Thank you for the joke, Peter. There, that was good. All right, continuing down. SII is about halfway to our stop, going sideways. You know, if you can get any kind of a pop on that, or that's just first on your chopping block. Ulta. Ooh, Ulta with a very good update today. That's good to see. Ulta at 3% gains, increased to full on Ulta. Hang on, let me double check the relative volume. Yes. I would increase to half on Ulta. Be right back, TikTokers. Be right back. Back. Smart Rent. What's the ticker? SMRT. It looks like it's breaking out. Oh, said somebody. Is it breaking out? No, not in the slightest. No. Not on volume, not on price, not on the channel, not on the trend, not in the short term, not in the medium term, and not in the long term. I understand. Yeah, the answer is a huge no. But that's interesting, to keep an eye on that one, because if and when it ever turns around, it'd be interesting. All right. Continuing to review our positions, Dollar Tree, DLTR. See, look, it switched back to candlesticks. I keep switching it. When is it doing that? This is really strange. From HLCs or bars to candlesticks. I'm trying to practice my HLC reading. All right, Dollar Tree looking good, and we're at 3.27%, not out of the gate, 5% gate yet, and you can increase Dollar Tree to full. Well, hang on, let me double check volume on that. No, there's not enough volume. In fact, don't even touch it. Just not enough volume for follow through. Not happening today. Disregard the increase on Dollar Tree. All right, we already went over SSI Alta Dollar Tree Ken. We were looking at it earlier. All right, hanging up around the 13% profit mark. $1.25 tree. That's a good one. Your kid bought 5 items there and it was $6.25. He was pissed. Yeah, that's great. PCRX is still hanging around where we got it. Hasn't really taken off. That's an easy trim due to time. It's not going anywhere, you know. After a few days, if the thing didn't do what it's supposed to do, or even the next day, if it's just not doing it, you're welcome to time cut it. Coop continuation trigger happening. I gotta check the volume on that. There's not much room left on that trade, is the issue. From 76 to 88, maybe. Yes, that is definitely the missed trade of the week. LMT, the biff up of the week. Because I was in puts on it as well. And my stop was 458, and it never hit my stop. It was just a total biff up. Does anybody else still have that LMT put? Oh, I hope you do. All right, we got to keep going through our positions. Got to stay on this. KW. KW, we're up 56% on. Why is that red? I got to change that in the conditional coloring here. Format, conditional formatting, color scale, midpoint, percentile, number, 0. There we go. I want to see green on profit sides. Fixed. KW, MOH. MOH doing outstanding. That is already an increase to 0.5. I don't know if anybody missed it. Let's see if I already put that here. No, I don't think so. So hopefully you guys are already at, yeah, we already put the increase in on MOH yesterday, so we're okay there. The next increase on MOH comes at 332.40. Well, that's getting pretty close. Oh yeah, we totally fucked up. I mean, I went full thesis. I went full news. I went full thesis on that one. Not even half. Full thesis. And, thesis is not the chart. So you got to trade the chart. Like, if the chart doesn't matter and price doesn't matter, how can thesis override price in the chart? Your stops, your entry, you don't make money on thesis. Let's see what's going on with DDS. What was our entry on that? Because it's moving and we might have to up it. Make sure you understand the system. Did I not alert DDS? Oh, there it is. Okay, 268. No, was the price at that time? 275.21 on DDS. Okay, we're up 1%, so you do increase DDS to a half. I don't know if that's been sent out yet. I don't think so. I still need Cameron to help me with the programming on the spreadsheet. He, in 5 days, has not reached out to me via private message. He's not really doing his duty helping me with the programming on that spreadsheet, and it would be great if he could step forward and spend 20 minutes on a video call with me privately sometime this week or weekend to hammer out getting the webhook triggers configured. And also I need to be able to create switches. No, I never said wait. I was waiting for you all weekend. I probably said wait until the weekend. No, I don't even think I said wait, but if I didn't mean to, or I said it the wrong way, or we misunderstood each other, because I definitely was hoping to hear from you and work on that. I know you were busy. All right, cool. Yeah, just reach out to me when you are seeing a window come up, and we'll see if we can connect during that time. Cool deal. No problemo, man. All right, we're up on just about damn near everything. We've picked direction correctly on, it looks like about 80% of our trades. I should have that in the spreadsheet somewhere too eventually here. Like currently profitable, currently losing, current total profit, open profitable, open losing, open profit average percent, open loss average percent, all those right there. That would be really awesome. So you can see we're getting that 20-to-1 ratio. Yeah, shop. Let me take a look at that. There's been a lot of talk about shop. Okay, from what I'm seeing, there is not a significant pivot break yet. There is expected double volume today. Average 2.7, so 5.4 million. That's still not enough to overcome EPS. And it's not over the 21. And it's not breaking the trend line. So there's, no entry on shop at this point. But it is getting close. But, it's going to be 100% for sure. Not necessarily that it's going to continue, but 100% good signal at like 720. Can you remember that for yourself, Mac? Write it up on your whiteboard. Shop at 720, potential entry long. I'm going to just put a little alert here for myself. Trend line alert. Maybe I can get us in a little bit early. Yeah, 718. That is true. You saw that, huh? He's like, I'm not wasting $2. Hell no. All right. Continuing to move down our positions. So I sent the increase on DDS, and then let's check out Ant-Man. ANTM. No, that's Anthem. Anthem, where's the alert? There we go. Was at 471.31. No, let's pull back a little bit. 471.31. So no, the first step up on that will be at 476. Yes, 476 It shows you on the spreadsheet. So if you want to go over to the spreadsheet, that's in the pinned posts in the Swing 100. And you can go check out the spreadsheet. I think there's a few of you in there right now. Oh, there's a chat. Some people have been saying something. No, okay. Oh, yes, Cameron's in there. Just checking it out. I'm making progress on it, Cameron. It's coming along well. All right, so we got that situated, but also what's the stop on that? Okay, good. Nice tight stop. DDS. Do you guys like tighter stops so you get kicked out of your trade quickly at a lower loss, and then the next day find out it's starting to move. It started to move in that direction, and you wish you didn't get stopped out. So which is it? Would you rather get stopped out for much bigger loss but stay in, or get stopped out for a minor loss and miss the reentry? For us, it's bigger loss. Wrong answer. Wrong. It's not a tumor. Yeah, minor loss. You want the minor loss, and you want to have more control. He's thinking about LMT. That's why. But I did set a tight stop on that, and it never hit it. So that was okay. Yeah, well, don't set your stops so tight that they get triggered the same day. If they do get triggered the same day, that should be a point in which you definitely would have wanted to have gotten out. You sold your LMT along with mine. Is that, yeah? We're all on that side. I wish some of you held LMT. It would have been a huge win. I love it. Dondrell said 1-800 on to next. On to next. Oh, I love that. Dondrell, have you ever said that before? Did you just make that up? Have you heard that? Where did that come from? That's hilarious. I love it. Wait a minute, let me check. I'm just going to call 1-800 on to next. Yeah, should I stay in this? And they hang up on you. On to next. Freestyle. That was fantastic, Dondrell. You need to be a stand-up comedian. You're hilarious, dude. All right, HAL, anybody in that? That's performing well. Let's take a look at the short side on that. That's not on the chart here. Ooh, why do we not have HAL on here? Is that a not a Swing 100 trade? Yeah, it might be over in our regular swings. Yes, it is. Okay. 34.91. Okay, it's moving in our direction, but we're still just a smidge near break even. It's just stops are another one of those things to be mastered, All right, I'm not getting any more alerts here. Let me double check that. Maybe I didn't hear one. Yes, I did. Didn't hear one. I did. Didn't hear one. And that is Macy's. Ooh, and we've got one coming up on Broadcom, but let's examine this Macy's one here. Increased volume. I guess it's because DDS is going up as well. Macy's starter. Don't wait for me. It's moving in sympathy with DDS. So if you just don't want to have two of the same trades, you don't have to get it. You know, a DDS or Macy's the same, roughly the same. One of them could outperform the other one. So on this, because of the gap, I put the stop at 24.69. I mean, there's, I just did like probably 6 or 7 points of wisdom figuring out that stop in a split second. You'll get better at it with time, guys. Definitely, we can go over that tomorrow. We have class tomorrow night. All right, there's the M alert. Macy's. And the next one, Avgo. AVGO, which I believe is Broadcom. Yes. Broadcom. Ooh, not up on enough volume. Really like this one. Just not enough volume. Yeah, damn. It's got to be because of the Fed meeting, unfortunately. You're up 300%. Why, Faraz? Did you find you have LMT somewhere else? Yeah, I know. Never mind on the Avgo alert, but damn, I sure am going to put another marker on here to be alerted the moment that Avgo can break on more volume. CWeb continuing to run since breakout at 6.2. It's now at 6.67. Very nice, smooth, algorithmic hint run. An old dead contract of yours at 10 cents came to life at 440. Faraz, now do you understand why I say don't get rid of your 5 cent and 10 cent and 20 cent contracts that went dead? People will do that, inexperienced traders. I'm telling you, it's about 1 in 20. So yeah, 19 of them will expire worthless, but sometimes the 1 in 20 will pop up. And guess what? If you can close that out for whatever you're getting, that's going to pay for all the other $5 and 10 cent and 20 cent, losses. So that's why you have to keep them. So it seems strange, why am I keeping it? It never works out. The one time it does work out, it's going to pay you back for all the other ones. And here's another point of advice, you guys. Listen up. If you have a position that has gotten away from you, it's become completely unprofitable, unmanageable, you're bag holding it. If it comes back to even just break even, sell it right then. Sell it at break even. And for you, Faraz, I recommend you sell it, or follow the path of victory on it, okay? Faraz, on the daily chart, on the intraday chart, on the 2-minute chart. Okay, but in general, all you got to do is cut at break even because you already fucked up and you've hit that redemption point. You don't hold on more saying, okay, I'm a fuck up. I'm back, thank God. Now, I am going to do what I did before, which is just watch it. No, you already proved you're a fuck up. It's very important that you have rules against it. There's so many rules in trading that you have to pick up over the years. And one of them is that if you fucked up, you are a fuck up. That's the rule. If you fucked up, you are a fuck up. And that means you don't try again. It means if you get your money back, you take it. You don't try and fuck up again. Okay? Next time when you do well, then you can allow it to do well, but you don't allow a fuck up to try and do well. A fuck up, you have to take your money back now. If you got redemption on a fuck up, you don't go back to fuck up mode. You go to take that redemption and move on. So it sounds silly because you think, okay, but what if it goes up that day? Well, technically, when you get to the intermediate and expert level, you can now add the path of victory technique on the 2-minute chart. Traders in my group understand what that means, and hold it to completion if you can. But you already proven you fucked up. So, but once you hit that break-even point, technically, you should just take it. And never, please, for God's sakes, never, ever average down. What you need to do is half down. Can you guys say that together? Half down. De-risk down. Half down. Cut down. De-risk, cut in half down. Average up. But once it's 5% away from you, stop averaging up. Once something's 1% away from you, double. Once it's 2% in your direction, double again. Once it's beyond 5%, it's out of your zone. It got away from you. Keep it going. Just hold. If something goes below 0%, it starts going against you, do not average down. Cut down. Half down. Never average down. Well, there you go. Yeah, Faraz, that's nice, right? You missed out on, I don't know what, $2,000 of gains, I think, at this point we did, right? 800 plus 1,500, like $2,300 in gains, I think. Yep, we all messed that up. Never spend all at one time or play something. That's my God, Mom always said each time she gave us money. Don't spend it all at one time. Okay, but on the same token, concentration builds wealth. Diversification maintains that wealth. Okay, but at the beginner level, starting level of learning, their first year as a new trader, hardcore, like you're learning 250, 300 days in that first year. I just now forgot what I was saying. Yes. Keep your position sizes pretty small. 1/10, maximum. As you move up and can control your trades, you can move those up to quarters. At the expert level, so level 3, I don't know what you would call that. Advanced. At the advanced level, maybe you can move those to half portfolio sizes. At the expert master level, you can go on margin. I don't recommend that for anybody. Do not go on margin. Interesting on Avgo. It just, not pumping the volume. Just about damn near all our trades are working for us today. Wow. You guys I'm going to paste it into the Swing 100. You guys got to see the grid on this because it's so much green. I mean, shorts, longs, every pick. Here we go. That's a beauty, huh? Yeah, stop walking around under that bridge for us, please. You're never going to find another lady if you're sitting outside, locked out of the old lady's apartment. Your old girlfriend is what I'm trying to say. Biotherapeutics is in right now. Oh, SON. Yeah, I have it on my chart. No, it's going down. It's up today, but it's going down. Why does it switch back to candlesticks every time I switch it to line bars? Okay, that's crazy. I think it's because I have another one of these charts open somewhere and it's set to candlesticks. Let's see if that will permanently change it. All right, there was an alert. Where was that? It doesn't show, but I'll have to pull it up here because I think that was in a trading view alert. Okay, it's just Hal. Hal is doing its thing that we want it to do. I believe. Oh, this is a different Hal. I was like, visually, that doesn't look like what I'm feeling here in the gains. There we go. All right, the market is doing a almost 80% retrace on this last little micro rally intraday, the second kind of push. But it's too strong of a retrace. It's too deep. The first one was only about a 50 or 40% retrace. This one's about an 80% retrace. What does that mean? I wonder if anybody can kind of think ahead. What does it mean when rally number 2, which surpasses the high of the first rally, now 100% retraces, let's say? Correct. Great job, Mac. Yeah. Head and shoulders incoming, or at least a neckline breakdown. You know, it could be an Igor type of thing, only one whole shoulder. I'm going to call those Igors. It's Igor. No, it's Igor. So you must be Dr. Frankenstein. It's Frankenstein. Oh, okay. And you must be Igor. No, it's Igor. Can you enlighten me on that one? I already explained it. What are you talking about? Your aunt has only one shoulder. You're really? Oh, that's terrible to hear. I'm sorry to hear that. You made that too real too fast, my friend. Too soon. Okay. The morning momentum is over. It's an hour and 15 minutes after the opening bell, plus our 30 minutes of pre-market trading there. Everybody go ahead and move to the trading lounge, the live trader lounge, if you want to hang out together some more. Right now, I'm going to take my first break of the day, and I'll see you guys in a little bit back in the Discord. Oh, for us, it did? Ah, good. All right, you guys. Catch you in a bit. Oh, please. Yeah, we know. And for Oz, looking forward to your next alerts. I'm sure everybody is. Engorged Igor. All right, thanks for the good morning stream. We're on top of everything here. Looking